love you so much.
I love you too. I'm still not sure about this plan of yours.
Please, just trust me, okay? I mean, as soon as Daddy sees that I'm serious about tennis, he'll be just fine. And then you and I can pretend like we just happened to fall madly in love with each other.
I just hope winning a few tournaments is going to be enough to stop him from freaking out about us being a couple.
Well, I think it will. And besides, by then you will have convinced Simone that you two aren't right for each other.
Yeah, but it's all lying I have to do that bothers me, Whitney.
I know, but it'll be worth it in the end. I just want to make sure no one gets hurt, okay? Especially Simone. I mean, she's the innocent in all this.
Okay, so if you really want Chad, you have to learn how to manipulate Simone. And you have to be cool while doing it.
Cool is the last thing I'm feeling right now, Kay. I can't believe that my own sister's trying to take my boyfriend away from me.
Hey, that is all the more reason to stay calm about this, Simone. All's fair in love and war.
Yeah. I'm going to lie, cheat, steal, do whatever I have to do to make sure Chad stays mine. And when the dust settles, Chad will be with me. And Whitney will be out in the cold forever.
Honey, this is the woman I told you about. Liz, this is my wife, Dr. Eve Russell. Honey, Liz.
Dr. Russell, you're a doctor.
Well, she's the best doctor in Harmony. This is the friend of Sheraton Antonia I told you about. She's going to be staying in our garage apartment.
She's going to be staying in our home?
Yeah. And you wouldn't believe the story she just told me. She met someone from her past right here in the hospital. A despicable, horrible person, and I'm trying to get her to tell me who it is.
You bitch!
TC, I've been thinking. You should know exactly who this woman from my past is.
Ay, Teresa. You're still so young, mija. Look, I know you're brokenhearted over losing Ethan. But in time, you'll find somebody else and you'll fall in love again.
Mama, you didn't do that when Papa disappeared.
That was different.
No, Mama. Papa was the only man that you ever loved. And Ethan was the only man that I'll ever love. And now that he's gone, I'm not going to get married. I've lost him forever, Mama. He has chosen to spend his life with Gwen.
Sheridan, don't give up on Luis.
Oh, you know what, Ethan? It's time that I face what happened. I've lost Luis. He's gone back to Beth, back to her bed, and back to making love to her.
Beth, I just can't believe that I made love to you.
Yeah, Luis, right here on this couch.
See, the thing is that, well, I was sure that I was making love to Sheridan.
Because my daughter slipped you, Mickey. Oh, please, angels above, don't let Beth tear Sheridan and Louise apart.
Sheridan is in love with Luis.
Antonio. Antonio. Are you all right?
It's my head. I thought Sheridan being in love with my brother.
Look, we don't know that for sure. But it certainly would explain a lot, like why Sheridan freaked out when she saw Luis and Beth making love, and why you suddenly feel like everybody is keeping something from you. Look, I don't want to falsely accuse your fiancé, but it would make sense if Sheridan was in love with Luis.
so glad you decided to go along with this plan with me.
I just hope you know what you're doing.
Look at my slut sister. She can't even keep her hands off my boyfriend. I'm gonna snatch her ball.
No, you don't. Come on, stay here and listen to what they're saying. Knowledge is power.
I know I should probably go home and get some rest, but will you meet me at the wharf a little bit later? That way I can give you a proper goodnight kiss.
Okay. I'm still worried about Simone.
Don't worry about my sister. I'll handle her. All right? See you later.
Did you hear her? She won't even leave him alone.
I know.
Poor Chad. What man wouldn't respond to a tramp like Whitney coming on to him like that?
Simone, remember, calm and collected, okay? Make your moves behind the scenes. One day, Whitney's gonna wake up and you'll be married to Chad. Your slut sister's not even gonna know what hit her.
I'm so glad that you were with me to keep me calm, Kay, because if you weren't, I would have killed Whitney.
Are you sure you want to know, TC? This woman is such dirt that you'd swear that somehow it could rub off on you.
Wow, she sounds bad.
Bad doesn't even come close to describing her.
You know, it's amazing that you saw her right here in this hospital. I mean, what are the chances of that happening?
It's a small world. And she's a very small person. A low-life drug addict who broke her parents' heart.
You know what, Liz? I can't believe a nice woman like you would even know someone like that.
Well, TC, she fooled a lot of people at first. But it didn't take folks long to figure out what she was all about. She destroyed lives and never even looked back.
Sounds familiar, huh?
What?
I mean, Liz feels the same way about this woman as I do of Julian Crane.
You're right. I hate her with every fiber of my being. And I will get my revenge. I swear it.
I wish there was something I could do to ease your pain, Mama.
Well, there isn't, Mama. I've lost Ethan to Gwen, and it's the end of the story. But I'm not going to make a fool of myself about it anymore.
You should go back to the mansion and get some rest. You've been through so much tonight.
I will. I'm just going to go to the hospital first to check on Ethan again. Make sure he's okay.
Well, I thought you said you were not going to make a fool of yourself.
I'm not going to try to convince him to take me back, Mama. He's not going to know I'm asking about him. Okay. Good night, Mama.
Good night, my angel.
Okay, I love you.
Dear God. Teresa has lost Ethan. Sheridan and Luis are being kept apart, and my Antonio could die. My children are in so much pain. Dear God, please. Please be with my children.
Beth, I'm sorry. All right, I don't want to hurt you. And God knows I've hurt you enough already. Look, I really thought that it was Sheridan that I was making love to. I don't know what happened. You know, I guess that beer hit me really hard, and I got really drunk. Look, I should have never slept with you, okay?
Oh, thank you, sweet angels. Beth's plan is a bust.
Sheridan, don't give up on Luis. And only a year ago, you were at the altar with him.
Yeah, and I could say the same thing about you and Teresa.
Things changed. She lied to me over and over.
I know. And you know what? Gwen is my oldest and dearest friend, and I want her to be happy. I also can't forget the passion you once had for Teresa.
Passion, enough to last a lifetime. I mean, what about honesty? What about trust?
Yeah, all those things are important. if not more so. But you know, I can't help but hear something in your voice that makes me think you're not completely happy with Gwen.
Really?
Ethan, I love you. I don't want to see happen to you what happened to me. Okay, I don't want you to lose the love of your life, whoever she is.
No, you're right, Rebecca. Sheridan is in love with Louise.
I'm sorry. I hate to be the one to burst your bubble.
No, I've been such a fool. I'm gonna go find Sheridan, tell her I know the score.
Mother, was that Antonio?
Yes, every luscious inch of him.
Why were you talking to him?
I'm just getting a little revenge against Pilar.
For the fight you had earlier?
Yeah, and for the pain in my backside she and her spawn have caused all of us. Now, this time, Pilar is not going to get away with it. This time, I will have my revenge.
Both Sheridan and Louise made a fool out of me.
Ethan, I want you to make the right decision. I want you to be with the right woman for you.
And I want you to be with the right man. That's why I want you to go to Louise and find out what happened tonight. I know it hurts you seeing he and Beth together, but think about what he's been through.
You mean with me and Antonio?
Sheridan, he's had to watch Antonio treat you like the woman he's going to marry.
You're right. I mean, this has been horrible for Louise. Do you really think I should talk to him?
No question.
You know what? I should talk to Antonio first. I should be honest with him. I should own up to the fact that I am in love with his brother. And maybe if Luis knows that I told Antonio the truth, then he'll give me another chance.
Of course he will. Sheridan, he loves you.
Thank you. Thank you for being so supportive.
Ditto. Good luck.
Thank you. Just hope I'm not too late to straighten everything out.
What's wrong with me? Doesn't matter. I need to find Sheridan. I need to find out the truth.
Mother, what did you do to Antonio?
Nothing. But my imagination was running wild with all the things I'd like to do to him.
You didn't tell him about Sheridan and Louise, did you?
I didn't have to.
What does that mean?
Nothing. Look, you just go to the hospital and see Ethan. You need to cement your relationship with him before Teresa moves in on him again.
I think Teresa has finally had enough. Oh, no. I won this year-long tug of war. Ethan is mine. All mine.
Hi. Do you know, anything about Ethan Winthrop's condition?
He's fine. We're preparing his paperwork for release right now.
Thank goodness.
Would you like to see him?
Oh, that's all right. Thanks.
Teresa!
Hey.
Hey. Oh, what's wrong?
Well, it's finally over between Ethan and me. You know that ring that I found? The one that you said it was for Gwen? Well, you were right. It was for Gwen, not me.
Oh, Teresa, I'm so sorry.
Thanks. You know what? I don't want to bring you down because you looked pretty happy about something. What's going on?
Well, Chad and I figured out a way to be together. We're a couple again.
That's incredible.
Oh,
Hey, man.
Hey,
How you doing?
Chad. They should be cutting me loose any minute now.
Great. You know you scared a whole lot of us with that Spider-Man act you did.
Yeah, I know. But I'm fine now.
Is this what you wanted, Mr. Winthrop?
Perfect. Thank you so much.
What's up?
Oh, I'm gonna ask the true love of my life to marry me tonight.
All right. Teresa said it was only a matter of time.
Come on, Liz, don't keep us in suspense. I mean, we know just about everybody in Harmony. I mean, we probably know this woman. I mean, who is she?
Her name is...
Before you tell us her name, I'm curious to know the rest of the story. I mean, of course, there is always another side to the story. As horrible as you're making this woman sound, well, she must have had reasons for what she did. Did you ever talk to her? Did you ever try and find out what she was going through? Maybe she never meant to hurt anybody.
Baby, I don't know. I mean, that's still no reason for ruining people's lives.
I agree, TC. There is no excuse for what she did. But the thing of it is that she's respectable now. No one would ever suspect that she was that kind of woman back then. Obviously, no one knows the true story.
Yeah. And keeping her past a secret is just one big lie.
I agree again, TC. And it's a lie that needs to end. And I'm just the person to end it.
Whitney Russell, that plan is brilliant.
Well, thank you very much. I just think it's the best way to keep everybody happy. Now, tell me what's going on with you and Ethan. Oh, I'm sorry. I really, really want to hear this, but I really have to tell my parents goodnight.
Oh, okay. Well, why don't I come with you?
Okay, they're over here. Come on.
Bye, Ethan.
Chad, I'm not going to propose to Teresa. I bought the ring for Gwen. I'm going to ask her to marry me.
Oh. Sure thing, man. Whatever.
Well, you know, she found the ring. She thought I was going to ask her to marry me just like you did. And I had to tell her I wasn't.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, yes. Chad, I like I said before, I cannot live with Teresa's lies. And I need to be with someone I can trust. I mean, the last time we talked about this, you said you understood and you agreed that it was over with Teresa. I mean, what, are you changing your mind now?
Look, man. When I said that before, maybe I was a little depressed about me and Whitney. You know, seeing the glass half empty. But now I see the glass half full.
What happened?
Me and Whitney got back together. And this time we're gonna make it work.
Chad, that's fantastic.
Yeah. And if I wouldn't have given her one more chance, none of this would be happening. I wouldn't be the happiest man on the planet right now.
I see what you're getting at, Chad.
Yeah, it's like Julian told you. Marry the woman that you love. Because the right woman makes all the difference in a man's life. So if Gwen is the right woman for you, marry her. But if you have any doubt,
Kate, what are you doing here? This is where Whitney is meeting Chad. The last thing that I want to do is see Whitney give Chad a big, fat, juicy goodnight kiss.
Okay, well, it's not going to happen, Simone, because you're going to stop him.
How? I'm not used to the sneaky stuff.
Well, if you want to get Chad, you got to get used to it.
You know, I always thought that when I fell in love, it was going to be like my mom and dad's relationship, you know, based on honesty and trust, you know?
Oh, please. Simone, you may think your parents' marriage is based on honesty and trust, but take it from me, they have got secrets. Plenty of secrets.
Honey, what are you still doing up? You should be at home getting some rest. We have a big tournament tomorrow.
I know, Daddy.
Teresa, are you all right? Looks like you've been crying.
No, it's just been an eventful night tonight, that's all.
Ain't that the truth?
So, Eve, this is your daughter, Whitney. Simone's sister.
Yes.
We met earlier at the book cafe. It's nice to see you again.
Yeah, me too.
We are very proud of our daughters, Liz.
Thanks, Daddy. Well, actually, I just came to say goodnight to you guys. So, good night.
Liz, you're looking at the future of tennis right here. It's your kind of discipline that's going to make you a champion, sweetheart.
Thanks, Daddy. Well, good night.
Good night, baby. Mwah.
Good night.
Night.
Bye-bye.
You have a lovely family, Dr. Russell. And maybe if that despicable woman from my past hadn't torn my life apart, I'd have a wonderful family now, too.
Cannot believe it. You and Chad together.
I know, it's wonderful. And you know what? I kind of owe it all to you.
Me? Why?
Well, I think some of your romanticism and optimism started to rub off on me. I mean, it was really looking hopeless for me and Chad for a while there. But I didn't give up. And now we're back together. And I think eventually we might even get married.
Oh my God, that's wonderful.
I know. But you know what? I have to go right now because I'm meeting Chad at the wharf a little bit later for a little goodnight kiss. I'll see you later. Good night.
You know, if Whitney and Chad can be together after everything that they've been through, there is still hope for Ethan and me. I'm going to talk to him right now.
Look, man, I'm not trying to bust your chops here, but I've got to say this one more time. Everything that Teresa's done, all the lies she's told, she did because she loves you.
I know, Chad.
And tonight when you fell on top of the elevator, Teresa jumped down that shaft to try and save you. Doesn't that tell you how much she loves you?
I know. Everything she's done has been out of love for me.
That's right. Yeah, she gets out of hand sometimes. Acts on impulse, doesn't think things through. But her heart's always been in the right place. Doesn't that count for something?
Chad, everything bad that has happened could have been avoided if she would have just told me the truth.
She knows that. Teresa just wants another chance to let you know she can be honest.
Oh, another chance on top of how many? Because you know what? I've lost count.
Look, I know you're going to do what's in your heart. But this is a huge step you're planning to take, Ethan. Just make sure the woman you asked to be your wife is the one that you truly love. Because in the end, loving someone, really loving someone, is all that matters. I'll see you later. I'm gonna go see Whitney.
Are you sure you're okay about everything that happened?
Mm-hmm. It's just a misunderstanding.
Yeah, but I feel really bad about it. Beth, you wouldn't want to be with me anyway if you knew that I was thinking about Sheridan all the time, would you? No, that wouldn't be fair. And the only way that I would end things with Sheridan is if I actually heard her say that she loves Antonio.
Do you think she'd ever say those words?
No. No, I don't, because I know that Sheridan loves me. Sheridan? Sheridan, are you here? Sheridan?
Antonio, I have been looking everywhere for you.
Sheridan, I want to know something. You're in love with my brother.
What?
I started thinking, and the only way that I can make sense of why you got so upset in seeing Luis and Beth making love is...
Antonio...
No. Look, I don't want you to tell me anything unless it's the truth, okay? I have to know. You know, every time that I'd walk in her room after I got out of the hospital, it was like everybody kept trying to hide something from me. I mean, is that what it is? Are you in love with Luis? I have to know, Sheridan. Tell me the truth, please.
You're right. You need to know the truth, and you deserve to hear it from me.
What do you mean that my parents have secrets? Do you know something I don't?
I know human nature, Simone.
What is that supposed to mean?
Okay. You know how you thought I was a horrible person because of what I did to Charity, because of my love for Miguel?
Yeah, so?
Well, now you understand. You understand why I did everything I did, Simone. If you want a great guy, you gotta go to war for him.
What does this have to do with my parents and secrets?
We all know your dad's a great catch, right? Your mom, too. Well, people are always out to land great catches, Simone, even if they're married.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, look at my parents. Ivy Crane is still after my dad. And David Hastings wants my mom. So, even if a couple's happily married, there's still threats to the relationship. That's why if you love someone, you've got to do whatever you can to hold on to them. Oh, Chad's here. Go get him. Oh, wow. What am I supposed to do? Simone, you're here first. Take advantage of it. Don't let Whitney get her goodbye kiss. Go on. Remember, don't let Chad or Whitney see how you feel, okay? Now go. Okay.
Chad, I'm so glad I ran into you. I mean, so romantic and we're all alone. Whitney, what are you doing here? I thought you had a tennis tournament tomorrow.
I was just on my way home, and I thought I'd pop by here to get some fresh air.
Oh, well, the air is fabulous. Enjoy it. Where are you off to, Chad?
The studio. I'm gonna work on some new songs.
Oh, sounds like fun. I'll come with you. You know, I can't wait to hear some of your new songs, you know, spend some time with my boyfriend.
Come on, Liz, who is she? Who is this evil woman from your past?
If I tell you, TC, I want you to promise me that you'll tell everyone in Harmony. Warn them what a horrible person she is. My husband is not a gossip. Are you doubting my word?
No. I just wouldn't want him to spread rumors.
I guarantee they won't be rumors. Just the whole sordid truth.
Well, you know, I think people deserve to know if someone in our community is living a lie.
Yeah. And once word gets out, then she'll lose everything, won't she?
Well, I think she'll get what she deserves.
Okay, TC. You've convinced me. I will tell you who she is. In fact, the more I think about it, the more I'm sure you know her. You know, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if you knew her really well.
Look, I gotta go find Sheridan. I'm just gonna tell her that I was wrong to end our relationship and that I love her and that I'm always gonna love her, okay? Oh, thanks for understanding, all right? Sure. Seriously, you're really a wonderful person.
it looks like you have been told, huh? You will never, ever, ever have Luis now.
Well, are you gonna tell me or not?
Antonio, are you all right? Let me get you some water.
No, I'm fine. Just answer my question, Sheridan, please.
Look, have you had other episodes like this tonight? Are you taking the medication that Dr. Russell gave you?
Don't change the subject. Just answer my question, please. Are you in love with my brother?
I love you, Antonio. You.
Am I the only man you love? Please, Sheridan, tell me. I have to know. So you're saying that, I can't tell him that Sheridan and I are engaged?
If you tell Antonio that you and Sheridan are engaged, the shock could kill him.
I love you, Antonio. Only you. Please forgive me, Luis.
Mr. Winthrop, there's a woman who's here to see you.
Send her in. Thank you.
You can go right in.
I'm so glad it's you. I've been waiting for you. I wanted this to be perfect. And I have a question for you. Will you marry me? Make me the happiest man in the world.
I'm so excited about hearing your new songs, Chad. This is gonna be so great.
Yeah, great. Okay, Simone, let's go.
Bye, sis. Bye.
Hey, Whitney. Okay. They're such a cute couple, aren't they? Simone's really lucky to have such a great boyfriend. And a wonderful, loving sister like you. Bye.
Honey, if you think it would be wrong for me to tell people about this woman, then I won't. But I think we should know who she is so we can keep her away from our daughters.
Oh, I agree with you, TC, 100%. So I will tell you who she is. That way you can make sure your daughters never have anything to do with her.
Luis is history. You are never gonna have him now. No. No, ma'am.
Yes, I will.
No, didn't you hear what the man said? The only way he would let go of Sheridan is if he heard her tell Antonio that he was the only man in her heart. And there is no way that is going to be happening, Tootsie. No way, Jose.
Do not know what you're talking about, Mother.
Oh,
Okay? You don't know anything.
neither do you.
No? But I can find out. I'm gonna go to Sheridan's cottage, and I'm gonna see what's happening.
What? Now you're going to start spying on the guy? Oh, no, you're not going. Well, if you're going, I'm going too.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, yes, I am.
No, you're not,
Get
Mother.
out of the way, Tootsie. Here we go. Just get in my car. And you just start driving. I'll kind of make sure you get to Taylor.
Fine. Let's go.
Sheridan, are you sure? I want the truth.
Antonio, I'm telling you the truth. I don't want to be with anyone else. You're the only man in my heart. The only man that I love.
I love you, and I want to marry you. Will you be my wife?
Yes. Yes. A million times. Yes.